Hey, okay, gang. Welcome to my inner sanctum. It is Thursday night here, about 6 o'clock. I just finished up 3D printing a couple of my designs. I got the little stagecoach here that I just finished printing. Actually, you can see it's got a little bit more work to do, but it's for the most part finished. And of course, here's a 1860s Civil War era cannon that I designed and 3D printed. So that's kind of been what I was up to here while you guys were going. Now, I've noticed several of you have started to submit your image files, and that's great. I appreciate your uh, getting on that and getting that in early. But I've also noticed that you're not following the file naming convention that I asked you to use. And file naming for all of our file types is very, very important. So I'm pretty much a stickler for the way you name these files for a couple of reasons. By the time you get finished with this course, you're going to have around 40 to 50 different files that you will be creating. You're going to have files for AutoCAD. You're going to have files for Inventor. You're going to have, just for this project alone for the clock, you're going to have the image file. We're going to use that image file to create a VCarb file. We're going to use the VCarb file to create a ShopBot file. So, and then you will also have, depending on what other machines we use, you might have some other types of files there as well. So it is really important when we start to build a file database or any type of database that we have some type of way that we can keep track and name those files so you know where they're at, you know what they're named, and you know how to easily get to them or pull them up when it's time to use those files. So that's why I'm going to be a pretty much of a stickler here on making sure that you guys use that. Now, a couple of you I've sent back, you've sent them, you've submitted it to me, and I've returned it to you and said, please use the file naming convention, and you're not really sure what. So that's what I'm going to kind of walk through here as you go. So let me just go real quick. I'm going to share my screen here with you. So here we go. So I'm in the Zoom classroom. So, all right, we are sharing. So here is the assignment. So notice there it's missing. So I'm going to click on this and I see, okay, I need that. So, and we will add and create the files right here. So, all right, now notice in here, what I'm asking you to here, it says save the file as image-f last. So here, the file name is actually going to be image first, then the hyphen, then your first initial and your last name. As the example for me, here is image hyphen B Curry. Notice all of these: image B Curry, image B Lake, image J Copeland, image D Shepard, image Kyle Peak, or K Peak, image M Manual. So follow this structure. We even had Boba Fett show up and created his own file here. Image B Fett, image S Wars there. So a couple of others that kind of put these in here and created their files. Now, it is important, very important for you to follow that because it will be a lot easier for us to get there and do that. So let me come back in now. So we will go ahead. I'm going to stop sharing on this one. And let me come back in. So we will get back into another screen share here. So again, if you need to know how to do this, just send me an email, we'll get it. I'm going to go Star Trek logo just so you can see what I want. Here we go. I will use this Star Trek logo right here. So I'm going to click on that. Now, when it comes up, I just need to hyphen over that. I will right click, go save image as. Here's where you're going to change the name. Don't just get this random E3205 or whatever it comes up. You're never going to remember that. So if 2 weeks down the road, we need to pull up this image file again, and we need to know what, are you going to remember E320FD, whatever that comes up as, to search for it? Probably not. So that's why right now we will save it, image hyphen B, because that's my first initial, Curry is my last name. Notice this is already a JPEG, so you can use JPEGs, bitmaps, GIFs. I was asked about PNGs, portable network graphics. PNG should be okay as well. You should be able to use that too. So save that someplace on your computer, on your desktop here. So I'm going to save it right there on my desktop right now. We'll save it. So I have it. Okay. Now I can come back in here to where I wanted to upload it, right here where it says add. So I will just add my file. So now this is where I upload. So I'm gonna go add my file, and I need to upload this. So I'll browse. So I'm back on my desktop. You're gonna see all sorts of clutter and stuff on my desktop here. Now I gotta kind of navigate through here till I find that Star Trek logo. So, and again, now this should be pretty easy. If I just click on the name, I can basically sort all those by alphabetically. So now I can come right on down because I know it's an image file. There it is right there, image hyphen B Curry. So I'll click that, say open. So it's uploading. Now I just click turn it in, and it's done. So, and you've got it, and your file is saved in the correct file format. This is going to be very, very easy for you to then be able to remember what you named that file and how to go back and look for it, say a week from now or 2 weeks, whenever we need that file for you to use. So, all right, so I'm going to stop the share here. So hopefully that gives you what you need in order to make sure that you're using the right file name and uploading it. If you have any problems, if you don't know how to do that, just send me an email. We'll get through it. You know, a lot of what we are going to do in this Introduction to Industrial Technology class isn't just about what we're doing out in the wood shop or in the metal shop. Some of it is using the technology and how we manipulate different types of file types, different types of software, different types of programs. Anybody in industry nowadays has to be very, very tech savvy and proficient in how to use all of these computer systems and computer technology to get what we need out of our machinery and equipment. So some of this is there to help you with that, to get to know it. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, send me an email. Have a great night, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class.